if there's something strange in your neighborhood, you know what? I won't even finish it. NERDSoul. Late Ilk here at OneYoungsta, holding it down, bringing you that street geek and nerd soul. And what is up, my people, today? Oh yeah, we're about to get into Talk Shop. That's right, it's all about comics, having a good time, just kicking it. And it's been a while since I've been able to read something that I guess would get into the supernatural kind of comedy side, and I decided to pick up IDW's The Ghostbusters. I grabbed it on a Humble Bundle a while back, so I got the full series, and I've always seen, art from it, heard people that have read it, really had a lot of fun with it, and I guess I just never got a chance to get into it. But now, for the next couple of weeks, we're going to be talking about Ghostbusters on and off. Matter of fact, over the next couple of months, because I'm going to go over the whole series with you guys. I love Ghostbusters Part 1 and 2. I know a lot of people say Ghostbusters 2 isn't that great. I love it personally, so there's no hate for Ghostbusters 2 here. So, if you didn't know, the IDW series picks up after the second film. And I'm not sure if it includes the video game or not. I don't think it includes the video game. I'm not sure. Maybe, maybe not. You guys will correct me in the comments. But it's just fun. And the writing has really captured the tone of this team of paranormal investigators and just the time of New York and Walter Peck and, Janine, they're all back. And it's just so it's a fun read. It really is a fun read. And while I read the book, I listen to the score from Ghostbusters 1 and 2. So it kind of helps also immerse me in the world, thinking about the scenes and stuff like that. Now, to start off, we're going to be talking about Volume 1, which covers issues 1 through 4. And it's a nice kind of jumping off point. And I think it has a lot to give. And when I say give, we're talking about the team members and how they relate. This is a volume that's called Man in the Mirror. It deals with, Gozer kind of not too happy how he or she was represented in the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. So Gozer wants a mulligan, and using the Man in the Mirror to possess someone and Jim Silver to kind of get Ray to choose a better vessel, if you will. And it's funny because you get to see Ray figure out why he was selected, why he was chosen to be the selector, and what's so special about him. And during these issues, you also see that he has these dreams / premonitions about Jim Belushi's character from the Blues Brothers. And it's just little nods like that. It's cool, it's cute, it's nice, it's heartwarming, it's endearing. You even get to see a reference to Eddie Murphy in these first 4 issues. It's just good, man. It's just well put together. Like, one of the first missions that we deal with is Winston taking a job or another free job for a kid that's dealing with a spook, a specter, or a ghost up in his apartment building. And when we go there, we find out that it's our favorite green friend, but in this case, he's a little bit stronger than he normally is. And that sets off Egon and Ray on their kind of like investigative, detective, kind of researchy kind of side of work. And the banter between Winston and Peter, the responses Egon gives to Peter, how Ray is so excitable, it's just great, man. It works. And you get, like scenes with this large house inside of a small house that it just transforms due to the paranormal activity and the ghost of Ellen Gold and you get some kind of scary moments inside of some comedic tones. And the Walter Peck character is no different than the film. Same bite, same wit, same douchiness as before, and it just works, man. There's some great art. I love Dan Schoening's art. Is it Schoening? I'm sorry. If you're watching this, which I'm pretty sure you're not, well, not, man. It's NERDSoul. Dan Schoening watched this. But I hope I didn't screw up your name, but I probably did. But I promise it was on accident. But I love his work. It has a very animated quality to it. And I love the way it's, the way it's colored and even the effects in it. And there's small parts of each issue that kind of show the files on each ghost, which is kind of like cool little tidbits that let you know like their power and where they come from and maybe places they have haunted before. And there's just so much to get inside of this. It just really helps expand Ghostbusters in a way that I couldn't have imagined outside of the movies, and outside of the animated series. And for someone like me that has had this, this group of comics for so long, I'm kind of kicking myself for not reading it sooner, because it really is fun. If you're a fan of Ghostbusters, I think this is for you, yo. You should definitely check out IDW's Ghostbusters. It's a lot of fun. Now, there's a lot more to talk about, but before I move on, I got to remind you guys that I am now on Black Hollywood Live. That's right, the place that you can find online African American content on network. It is so cool. Want to see more? Check out blackhollywoodlive.com, man. It is dope. They have after shows, celebrity interviews, sports talk, geek, nerd, tech, and all that. And from week to week, you can check them out and see what they're doing on youtube.com/blackhollywoodlive. But back to Gozer's return and the world that we're living in New York, because we actually stop for a second and see these two guys talking about Ghostbusters and how they wanted to start their own franchise, but it seems like they just couldn't get anything off the ground. And it's funny because I'm sure that they're going to play them out later on, but the way they speak about it, it just provides a real world context, even though we know that this is all fun, but it does provide kind of like a real world reaction to people that could do something like this. And, all these spirits that are around the world, of course, after Explosion in the first film, where the ghost just kind of like went everywhere. So you have, new weapons like this mega trap, the proton bombs. You got, some great art. You got Gozer coming back for the first 4 issues. You got this amazing banter that just harkens back to the original films. There is so much to love here. And, between Ray being the special chosen one, Peter still being Peter, Winston being like more instrumental and being more of the like our entry point into the team. Man, I just love this, yo. Like, you should check out these first 4 issues and see if you want to go forward. I think you're going to want to go forward if you like Ghostbusters at all. I think you'll definitely want to go forward. I highly recommend this. It's a fun read. It's something that you can just rip through. It's, I won't say it's joke after joke after joke, but there's enough banter and witty comebacks to each other. It's almost like old friends hanging out together that kind of know each other's tells and buttons to push. It's a fun read, yo. So before I go any further and spoil this whole first arc for you, check it out for yourself, man, at the link below. And don't forget to hit me up at ThatNERDSoul.com. That's right, you can check all my videos out there, from the oldest, the newest, the latest, the greatest, and all that. And then hit up shop.ThatNERDSoul.com and pick yourself up a t-shirt, player. And don't forget to get one for them playettes. And thank you so much for hollering at me on Patreon. Then come back here, like, comment, subscribe, and share that NERDSoul. See, that is right. There is no other way that I can show people that you like what you are watching. And please don't let me forget to give a shout out to LA, what up, VA, what up, RVA, you got my heart, and check it. Be good to yourselves. And be good to each other. And check out that Ghostbusters, man. It's a fun read for real. Peace.